Welcome back to Grass Stadium for another Super Baseball Simulator 1000, and this is the final wild card round game. It's between the 4th seed Cardinals and the 5th seed Xtremes, and the series is tied 1-1. The winner of this game will advance to the division series, so we'll see who will be the winner in this final game. It's Chris Carpenter on the mound for the Cardinals and Fire on the mound for the Xtremes. Mr. Strong leads it off for the Xtremes, and he hits one to third base. And Scott Rowland makes a rocket throw, but that one is past the first baseman, and Strong is on his way to second base, and he's there safely to start the inning. Now it's Brett Blue, and he taps one foul out of play to the right. Now there's a sinker, and he taps that one foul to the right. There's a high one, but that one should be playable for Matt Carpenter, and he's under it, and he's got it, and Strong back to second for the first out of the inning. Here's Blood, and he taps one foul to the left. That one is popped up behind the plate, and we'll see if that's playable for Yachty, but it looks like it's going to be out of play, and he barely cannot get it. It's strike two, though. Now Blood hits one out to right, and Holliday's under it. He's got it. And they might have a chance to double up Mr. Strong, and they do. He couldn't get back to second in time. And Carpenter's out of the inning without giving up a run. And Rowland leads it off against Fire. It takes an extremely fast one inside for strike number one. Now another fast one, and swung and missed for strike two. And there's one that's grounded to first baseman. He tags the bag for the out. Matt Holliday swings and hits one. And that one just gets past the shortstop, and Holliday is on his way to second base, and the fielder finally picks it up, and Holliday's got a one-out double. Here's Albert, and he taps it toward the pitcher. They throw to third, but Holliday goes back to second, so they don't get an out. Albert's safe at first, and now it's first and second with one out for McGuire, and he taps it to the shortstop. This could be two, but no, they barely don't get Holliday at second, and they don't get McGuire at first, so it's 2-on for Jim Edmonds, and he hits one hard out to left, and that one is off the wall, and Holliday scores. It's going to be the first run of the game, and the Cardinals lead 1-0 on a double by Jim Edmonds. Now Matt Carpenter takes a strike a little bit outside, but on the corner. And now he swings and hits one hard out to right, but that one should be playable for the right fielder, and he's under it, and he has it for the third out. But nice RBI double for Jim Edmonds with 2 outs to give the Cardinals the lead after one. Super Mario Jones taps one toward third, and there's the rocket throw, and this time McGuire's got it for out number one. And Pooh swings and hits one, and it's a pop about to left, but nobody's moving. We'll see if anybody can get this ball. Ozzy was already there. He didn't have to move at all. He just catches it casually. There's a ball outside to the Divine intervention, and Divine swings and hits one hard out to left field. That one's going to get down in the gap, and Divine's on his way to second base. Albert does a good job throwing it in, and Divine has to go back to first. So a good throw there by Albert to hold him to a single. Here's Jared Nelson. He hits one, and that one's down past Holliday in left, and Divine is on his way to third, Nelson to second, and it's a double, and it's second and third with 2 outs for Sleepy Richardson. He taps it foul to the right. And now another foul to the left. There's a fastball, and Richardson grounds out. They tag the bag, and that gets them out of the inning. It's still 1-0 Cardinals. Here's Yachty against Fire. And Yachty swings at a fastball and misses for strike one. Now he hits it up the middle, and Fire gets it, and he throws over to first for the out. Ozzy swings and hits one, and that one is over the head of the second baseman. And now it gets past the right fielder, and Ozzy's on his way to second with the 1-out double. Chris Carpenter has to hit for himself after 2 scoreless innings, and he swings and taps one foul to the left. And another foul to the left. Now a foul to the right. Good thing we have a lot of baseballs. In the 1800s, the balls would have had to be given back by the fans, and they'd be really scuffed up and hard to see, and they'd be hard to hit as well. And Carpenter strikes out on a fastball a little bit outside. Here's Roland, and he pops one up, and that one should be playable for the center fielder. He has to come in a long way, but he's under it, and he's got it for the third out. 1-0 Cardinals after 2. Now Fire, they're going to pinch hit. They're going to bring in Garvin to hit and see if he can get something started. He swings and hits out the left, but Albert's there, and he's got it for out number 1. Mr. Strong hits one to third, and there's another rocket throw, and that happened already. Strong is on his way to second base. This rocket throw doesn't seem to be working well, but sometimes it helps with an out. But he's on second base with 1 out. Now Brett Blue hits one, and that one looks like it might be out of here. It's gone, and the Xtremes take the lead 2-1 on a home run by Brett Blue. Blood is in the bat, and he hits it high and out of play behind the plate. That one is ripped, but McGuire is there. Nice catch, and there's out number 2. Super Mario Jones swings over the top of a sinker. And now he taps one to the third base, and Roland throws over to first for the out. But the Xtremes take the lead. And now they're going to bring in Forky to face Matt Holliday. He throws a weird pitch, and that one's hit out to left, but the left fielder's under it, and that's out number 1 of the inning. There's a low one. That's what he's famous for, the fork ball, and that's swung on and missed. Now Albert pops it up way high in the air out to left field, and let's see if the left fielder can catch it. He's under it, and he's got it for out number 2. McGuire swings over the top of a forked ball for strike 1. Now there's a faster pitch, and he taps it foul out of play to the left. That one is hit hard, and that one has a chance to go. And it's a goner, and McGuire ties the game, and it's 2-2 in the third inning. Edmonds, good eye there with the ball slightly outside. Now he swings over the top of that awesome fork ball, and it's 1-1. Now he hits it hard, and that one, if it stays fair, it's going to be a single at least. Now Edmonds heading towards second. They get the ball in, but Edmonds is there easily with a double. Matt Carpenter has a chance with a runner on second and 2 outs, and he swings over the top of a fork ball for strike 1. Now he hits one, and that one's past the second baseman, but the fielder gets it too quickly for them to score a run, but it's a base hit, and first and third for Yachty. Yachty hits one high in the air, and the second baseman is going out for it. He's under it. And there's the third out of the inning, but the Cardinals tie it up on a home run by Mark McGuire. Carpenter facing Pooh to lead off this inning, and he hits one high in the air. And that one should be playable for Jim Edmonds, and then he's got it. Deep fly ball, but Edmonds is good at tracking those down. Here's the divine intervention, and he hits one into line drive, and Carpenter catches it. Nice catch there, and that's the second out of the inning. There's a strike down the middle, taken by Jared Nelson. He taps it foul now, out of play. Here's the pitch, and he swings and hits it out to first base, and McGuire's got it, and that's the third out of the inning. It's still 2-2. Ozzie now in against Forky, and Ozzie taps it foul behind the plate. This one might be playable for the catcher, and the catcher's under it. He's got it for the first out. And the Cardinals are actually going to pull The Cardinals are going to pull Chris Carpenter here, and they're going to bring in Willie McGee to see if he can get a nice hit here to help him get runners on, and McGee taps it foul. Now he taps it foul to the right. He swings over the forked ball and strikes out. Here's Roland, and he pops it up behind the plate, and that looks to be playable for the catcher. There's the out, and the catcher made 2 nice catches in that inning, and the Cardinals are retired without a run. Now the Cardinals are going to bring in Bob Forsch, and he's going to pitch to Sleepy Richardson. And there's a pop-up, and Ozzie is under it. And Forky has to stay in, I think, for the Xtremes. And he taps it over to first, and McGuire's got it. He tags the bag for the easy out. Here's Mr. Strong. He's been on base twice. And he pops it foul to the left. Now a low one, and that's toward third. And that's the rocket throw bounces off the stands. It comes back, and they get the out. That was a crazy play there, but here's Forky against Matt Holliday. And Holliday hits one high in the air to the left. That one has a chance. It's a home run, and the Cardinals lead 3-2 on a home run by Matt Holliday. Here's Albert. And that one is hit well, and that's down right in front of the left fielder, and Albert's on base with a single. Here's McGuire, already has a home run, and oh, that one gets past the shortstop and the left fielder. Albert's on his way to third. There's a bobble, and Albert's coming home, and another bobble. McGuire's on his way to third base, and he's there safely. Albert scores, and the Cardinals lead 4-2. Wow, base hit, and then a couple of bobbles there by the left fielder. And Edmonds hits it hard, but that one may be playable. It's off the wall, and McGuire scores. Edmonds stops at first. They make a good throw in to keep him from getting a double. But here's Matt Carpenter, and he pops it up foul out of play. That one is hit toward the pitcher. They throw to second. They throw to first. They get the double play. And there's 2 outs now for Yachty. Yachty hits one, and that's caught by the third baseman. But the Cardinals get 3 runs. A couple of errors that really, helped the Cardinals score there. So not a good inning for the Xtremes. And now Brett Blue had a big home run earlier, but he grounds out to first to start the inning. Here's Blood. He taps it foul. There's another one, and McGuire's got it, and he tags the bag for out number 2. Here's Super Mario Jones, and that one's hit hard out to left center, and that one looks like it might get down, and it's past Albert, and Super Mario Jones goes back to first. A good throw to keep him to a single. Here's Pooh. There's a fastball, and Pooh throws, and there's the rocket throw, and it gets past the first baseman, and the runner's over to third. And now there's second and third with 2 outs. Here's the divine intervention. If they needed him in for intervention, it's going to have to be now. But that one's popped up to Ozzie, and he's under it, and he's got it. A crazy throw into second baseman, but that was unnecessary. They're already out of the inning. And now Ozzie's up to bat. And he swings and hits one. And it's a base hit, and Ozzie's on his way to second. And he's in there safely with the double. Here's Forsch against Forky. There's a slow one, and Forsch swings over the top of it. It was a fork ball, and he swings and misses. And now he taps one, and the second baseman misses. Hit, and Ozzie is coming home, and he's going to score. Aggressive base running there. And now the Xtremes are going to remove Forky to put in Explode and see if he can hold him down. And there's, oh no, that could have been a double play, but it's missed by Explode, and the runner goes second and third with nobody out. It's Matt Holliday with 2 on, and there's a fastball, and Holliday hits it, and the shortstop's got it. He's going to throw home, and they're going to get the lead runner, but it's first and third, 1 out for Albert. There's a super fastball. He blows it by him for strike number 1. Now a changeup, and that one's tough and Albert swings and misses, but now Albert hits one, and that one's over the head of the shortstop. A 1-run scores. Maybe another one. No, they're going to stop at third. Albert stops at first, and the Cardinals have first and third, and they lead 7-2. McGuire taps it foul to the left. Now a changeup, and McGuire gets one over the head of the shortstop. And that's going to score another run. It's 8-2 Cardinals. And the ball comes in. Edmonds up with runner on first and second. He hits one high to the right, but that's foul. There's a changeup, and that one's taken by the first baseman. They get the force out at third, but no other play. So 2 outs and 2 on for Matt Carpenter. He hits one, and that one is taken by the first baseman, and he tags the bag to finally get out of the inning. But the Cardinals tack on another 3 runs, and they lead 8-2. Here's lucky 7 for the Xtremes, and Nelson looks at an awesome curveball and takes it for strike number 1. Now he taps it to first, and McGuire's got it. He tags the bag in time, and Nelson is out. Sleepy Richardson looks at a strike inside, or he swings and misses at one inside. Now he taps one, and this one Carpenter's got, and he barely beats him to the bag for out number 2. And the Warriors, with one of their last hope, is going to put in Hoagie to see if he can, get a hit ahead of the big hitters. But no, he hits a line drive to first base, and McGuire's got it. Now lucky 7 for the Cardinals, and Iron's going to try to hold them down. If they get 4 runs this inning, they can win the game with the mercy rule. But Yachty grounds out to first, and it's Ozzie. There's a super fastball, and Ozzie pops it up, and that looks like it's playable for third baseman. He runs a long way, but he gets under it and takes it for out number 2. Bob Forsch is going to remain in the game for the Cardinals, and he swings at a super fastball and misses. Now another super fastball, and that one looks like, oh, good catch there by the left fielder. That looks like it might have got down, but very good play, and that's the end of the inning. Here's Forsch against Mr. Strong, and there's a high fly ball way out to center field. And that one is over the, well, it hits the scoreboard, and it's 8-3 in favor of the Cardinals. But the Xtremes tack on another run, and they need a few more this inning to have a chance. But they have Brett Blue up. He has good power, and now he swings at one inside and misses. There's a high drive, and that one's going to be a home run, and it's going to be 8-4. Back-to-back home runs by the Xtremes, and they trail by only 4 runs. Here's Blood. And a nice curveball there for strike number 1. Now an inside pitch, swung on and missed. And another inside pitch, and Force strikes out Blood. That big strikeout there for the Cardinals. Super Mario Jones taps it foul to the left. And now he hits one, and that one is a rocket throw. It bounces and comes back to first for the out. Here's Pooh, and he hits one, and that one's between the shortstop and third baseman. And Pooh, he goes back to first base, but he's on with the single. Now the divine intervention. He hits it hard, but out of play to the left foul. Whoa, there's a double swing, and he swings and misses. Now he hits it down to Scott Rowland, and he takes that one and gets the accurate throw this time for the out at first, and that's the end of the inning. Here's Scott Rowland leading off. He swings at 160-mile-an-hour fastball, couldn't catch up to that one. Now another, but he catches up to this fastball, and that one is hit high in the air out to right, and it's off the wall. And Rowland's on his way to second base with a leadoff double. Holiday swings and misses at 101-mile-an-hour fastball. Now another 101-mile-an-hour, and he swings early and misses. A super slow one, and now Holiday rips it out to left. That one is off the wall. Rowland's going to score, and Holiday's into second. The Cardinals lead it now 9-4. A slow pitch to Howard Tools, but he hits it hard, and the first baseman's got it. But Holiday back to second base, so they get one out there. And McGuire pops it up foul behind the plate. Now a fastball, and McGuire hits it to the pitcher. They throw to third, but the runner goes back to second, so they don't get any outs there. It is first and second with one out for Jim Edmonds. He swings at a fastball and pops it out foul to left, and that one does get out of play. Edman swings and hits one hard, but that's playable for the right fielder. And they're going to double up the runner at second and get the double play. And after 8 innings, the Cardinals lead 9-4. And here, the Cardinals are going to make some defensive replacements. They're going to bring out Matt Carpenter and put in Tommy Herr, and they're going to take out Matt Holliday and bring in Jose Oquendo. And why not? They're going to bring in Ray Langford out in left just to get more speed out in left field. So Cardinals make 3 changes, and Bob Forsch is still in there trying to close it out, but that one's popped up out of play to the left. There's a slow one, and that's popped up toward first base, and Tommy Herr is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Sleepy Richardson swings and taps it foul to the left. There's a slow one, and it's another caught by Tommy Herr, and down to the last hope for the Xtremes is Gene. Now he hits one, and that one's taken by McGuire. He steps on the bag, and the Cardinals win 9-4, and they advance to the division series. Forsch the winner, Forky the loser. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.